Anyway, all right. Thank you guys for showing up. We're going to do a check-in. Cindy has already shared a few things. I'm going to go ahead and share screen, and I do have a little PowerPoint. I will. Oops, not new slide. Sometimes that little drop-down menu, there we go, does not cooperate with me. It's not letting me see things. Okay.
There we go.
We're on.
Now,
okay, so I just want to do a check-in. What successes have you had? Cindy, I'm just going to summarize a little bit and then you can fill in. But she said she sent out calendars and she targeted seniors in her neighborhood. And luckily she lives in a neighborhood that has seniors in it. And then she also targeted people who've only lived in their homes for maybe 5 years. However, Cindy, what if those people are I don't know, late millennials or Gen Xers, and they might want to sell their home? I bet you would do that for them, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course I would. But yeah, I'm really trying to concentrate on the senior and just knowing. But like I said to you, they may very well have parents that are seniors or loved ones that they think, oh, well, for mom and dad, this would be perfect. So
right, you're absolutely right, and that's really a target that we have is Gen Xers, boomers, you know, people who are still in the workforce and all that good stuff, but they have parents. So, and also you've got a listing a closing tomorrow. So right. Even though it was a pain in the butt, yay, you're closing something. So anything you want to add along any of these lines?
No.
No, okay, all right. Miss Lisa, what's been going on with you?
Well, I have some buyers under contract. We're closing the first week in December, so that's good.
Wonderful.
My listing that I had, we decided to take it off the market so that they could do some work to the house and then put it back on the market. So I'll be having 3 listings in January.
Yay.
And I'm a little concerned because I feel like my goal was to really focus on buyers, and the listings are not part of the senior community, which I thought was interesting. I do have one. Well, you know, I've been posting things about what's happening in Cedar Park in hopes that the people that follow me share that information and that I get known as someone who's kind of an expert with Cedar Park. And well, you know, I take it back because 2 of the listings are seniors. They're just not they're not selling. They're selling to move to a different area, and the other one is selling because she's already in a different area and she doesn't want to hold on to this house anymore. So they're selling for different reasons than I expected it to be. I do have one, and you're going to help me with this one, is the one in my neighborhood where her mother is moving in with her and she wants to sell the house in Georgetown. And we'll get that one at some point, point soon. That's it. I am going to be working with a lender. I'm going to be on her podcast, and we're going to be talking about how to sell in today's market, because sellers are still in that place where they're some of them are still expecting to get 2020 prices. And so we're going to do a podcast on that. And hopefully I can push that out and get some exposure with that.
Lisa, on the lender, does she do any type of bridge loans?
I don't know if she does bridge loans. I do have a lender that does bridge loans. I'm not sure if this one, I haven't really worked with this lender before. She's kind of new for me. I went on a property tour. The house that we were taking off the market, I did a property tour and she hosted it. And that's how I met her.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I can
I
ask
was
her.
just thinking if she did, because a lot of times, rather than them, if they have to sell quickly, a senior, they're moving in and they don't have the funds, they can get bridge loans.
Right.
Or, if they're going to stay, a reverse mortgage. I always had horrible thoughts on reverse mortgages, but I've learned a lot about them since, and they're not like they used to be.
You
Right.
can actually buy a house using a reverse mortgage, and for
Right.
the right person, it makes total sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just, if she happened and you were trying to gear towards seniors, those would be some things I'd have her talk about, but.
That's good. I'll ask her
Sorry.
about that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have a lender in Georgetown that their company doesn't just do reverse mortgages, but they specialize it, and they were one of the first in the country to really focus in on that. Of course, being close to Sun City, that would make sense. But yeah, it's something that we don't think of, because we think, oh, they're just going to stay in place, which a lot of them do.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's something I probably need to. I have one down in Austin in a regentrifying neighborhood, but I don't think she should stay. Her house needs cleaning out. She is a hoarder. So we would really need to go in there and clean it up. And it's one of those things I need to get back in touch with her. But anyway, so, well, that's cool. So you've got some things going on. I do want to kind of address, you said something that they're not what you would consider your typical downsizing client or senior client. So tell me more about what you think of when you think of that.
I think of someone kind of in my position that I was in, where my kids have left the house. I have a big house. I don't need it anymore. It could be a senior whose mobility is a little bit more challenged, and getting around a house that has stairs or a house that has multiple levels may be difficult, and they need to find a different kind of house, something that's more manageable, smaller, single story.
Right.
And I, as they're making that transition, and these seniors that I'm working with, they're about my age, maybe 10 years older, and they're just selling for different reasons. They're just moving, and they don't need the house anymore. It's not that they're moving because of their health or financial situation. It's just a good time to move, and they don't need that house.
They're not moving because they want to downsize per se. They're just moving because they want to be closer to family, or they want to do something.
Yeah. I have one that's moving to a farm, their ranch, not a farm, a ranch. And then I have another one that's already moved to a different city, and she was renting this house out, and she doesn't want to rent it anymore.
Yeah. So yeah, I think those would all kind of, well, they're not downsizing, but they are under that, if they're that age, that they're under that changing their lifestyle category. And you can be any age and change your lifestyle, but primarily most people do that when they're empty nesters, or they're retiring, or their parents have to move. So yeah, I hear. Yeah, what were you gonna say, Cindy? Oh, that wasn't you. Okay, yeah. So I hear what you're saying on that, and it is true that I don't know what percentage. I need to go back and look at my own closings over the years for seniors, but there probably a bigger percentage of this category of serving seniors and downsizers that are doing a one-sided transaction. And that may be a reason why some people shy away from it. However, you can still, there's a lot of opportunities in it. And especially now that a lot of people are still shying back from putting their home in the market because they know prices have gone down.
Right.
These are the people who have the greatest sense of urgency to move. So
Mm.
shy away from that. So, all right. Well, I will share one of my branding success stories. And Lisa, you may have seen this, but I was able to get 2 out of my 3 videos I want to do on how to have conversations with your parents. Whoops. Wow. Hang on just one second. Hey, Angie, I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. I am hosting a live Zoom call right now. If I call you at 7:30, 7:45, will that be too late? Okay. Then you call me when you get back, okay? Thank you. I'm so sorry about that. Normally I don't take those. This person's been trying to get a hold of me all day. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, I've been working on video, on stepping up and doing more video so that I can at least be an example for you. And I've been doing a lot of mindset things too. So I feel good about that, and tweaking my daily ritual and getting back into the gym and all that good stuff. So that's
Good.
my success. Yeah. So I want to talk now, and if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, we certainly can, because this is all about you. But I thought this would be a good time to talk about video. It's not going away. It is one of the #1 things that can help you the most quickly to brand yourself. So let's kind of get into it. I wanted to find out, first of all, where you guys are at on it. So what has been your experience so far? Cindy, you had shared that you had several videos on your YouTube channel. I also want to make sure I know what your YouTube channel is, because as we're in this together, we want to support each other. I want to go on and like your videos and follow your YouTube channel, and we should all do that for each other if we have them. So what is your YouTube handle, so to speak?
I think it's Cindy Taylor Realty. I'm
I know.
It's been a while since I've done those, like I said, but they were just, I mean, I was spending hours on it, and I need to figure out, and like we were talking about, it's those quick one and done things, get on Facebook Live, blast something out. Don't worry, my son keeps telling me it doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. But it's really hard. Oh, us perfectionists, it's really hard to do that.
It is. And you're like, yeah, but it's going to be out there. Everybody will see it.
And unfortunately,
well,
very few people
nobody will
right?
see it. But
yeah, I hear what you're saying. Lisa, what do you have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel. I don't have many videos. I do a lot of videos on Facebook, and then I don't think about putting them on YouTube. I need to transfer them over.
Yeah, that absolutely. And they haven't always played well together, YouTube and Facebook.
Right.
But I think that is starting to change. So yeah, I encourage you to do that. You can go back through some of your, if you've saved your Facebook lives, if they're still on your feed, and put those up there. Well, okay, so this will be, I think, a good overview. So the fact that I'm recording this is good, because I'm going to be giving you a lot of different resources, some of which I have explored and some of which I have not, but I know that they're there. So I want to share those with you. One of the things we want to do is try to make video easier, less cumbersome, less intimidating. So some of these things will help with this. Just to remind you, the reason why we're doing this is because it is such a use, especially YouTube. So anything that you do, you want to, get it up on your YouTube channel, and we can certainly.
That's funny. I was going to tell you that statistic on the boomers. That's my son, because we had that debate, and he's like, Mom, boomers do look at YouTube, and he said 68% of them
Oh, did he? Oh, so I have validation on my stats. That's awesome.
validation on your stat. Yes.
That's great. So yes, and I think that's growing. I know my husband is definitely way into that age group, and every night before he goes to bed, he sits there on YouTube and click, 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 whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And I'm like, I'll see you later, honey. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. And Facebook and Instagram both favor video over still images. In fact, Instagram just announced about a month ago that they are a video platform. That's huge.
Yeah.
Actually went out and made an official announcement. We are a video platform. So absolutely, using video is extremely important. Reels, all that good stuff.
I was going to say, on YouTube, they have those shorts.
Yep, that are
Those
minute
are
plus.
like the reels.
Yep.
Yeah, and those are quite popular.
So every platform seems to be getting into and offering more and more of the same types of features. And the reason I have this up here, this is my YouTube channel, but it's because if you look up here, you have the opportunity not just to, and this is under the creator, this little button up here, not only just to upload a video, but you can go live on YouTube, which I haven't done yet.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
You can do that, and you can create a post, and it looks just like a Facebook post. What's on your mind? And blah, 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 blah. But you do it as a video. So you can sort of do a Facebook Live on your YouTube channel.
Huh.
Now, Lisa, I know you may not have the YouTube app, but I bet you can download the YouTube app on your phone, and you might even try that, because then you don't even have to upload it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I should try that.
Yeah, so this is and you can see right here, you've got playlists, channels. You can have more than one channel. I'm going to be working on this, but I've started to organize, and this is just a snapshot, or a screenshot, so I can't move it around, but it's segmented. So my downsize my home stuff is on there on one playlist, and then my downsizing specialist in real estate is on another one. This is the specialist in real estate. And I just heard from Elise, speaking of Elise there, she's got a family situation, which kind of concerns me. It's probably her mother-in-law. I know that's been an issue. So, but just to let you know that you can play around with this, go live, you can always erase it, and you can try to create posts. So that is
that's good.
Another option for you is to do an embedded video. And this is one that's like BombBomb, but apparently it's less expensive, and they're a competitor to BombBomb. And you can start a free trial. You can try to use it for free and see how it works. Have any of you ever used BombBomb or anything like that?
Is that
I've heard of them.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is that the email videos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I used BombBomb when it first came out, and it was kind of interesting. I'm sure it's improved since then, but it's where you open up an email, like you're going to write an email, but you do it through BombBomb, and you're just looking right at the screen, and you click a button, and you just start talking, and it's just really short things. Hey, I just wanted to reach out to you to see how things are going. We talked a little bit ago about that you were possibly wanting to list your home, and I just wanted to give you some updated stats, blah, 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 blah. And I'll follow up with a phone call, but I just wanted to say hi. When people see that, and they see that you personally are talking to them, and they can see your face, that tends to really increase rapport and the likability from an email. So check out Bonjoro. I have not checked it out. I have used BombBomb, but I wanted to give this to you, bonjoro.com, as an inexpensive option for you. This is BombBomb, which was the very first one to have a video app. So you can do, and they have a lot of tutorials and a lot of ideas for what to post, that type of thing. So you don't have to just make it up yourself. But this is a great way if you're reaching out to an individual client, especially. You can use it for e-blast to your whole group, but I think this is especially good one-on-one when you're sending out, reaching out to somebody to follow up. So Bomb, which is a funny name, but I don't know where they came up with that. So it's definitely one to take a look at. And then your iPhone. Do you guys use your iPhone to do video?
I have Android.
Yeah, or Android, yeah. Well, so you can go right on your phone and take a video and edit your video.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's available on Android as well as on iPhone, but it's really easy. In fact, my granddaughter showed me how to do it. If you go on my Facebook, my personal Facebook page, my family took me out axe throwing Saturday
I saw that
for my birthday, and my granddaughter took a video of me doing this, and she didn't post it, but she sent it to me, and I said, well, I want to take out there was one when I ended this and my face looks retarded. So I said I want to take that last little bit. And she showed me how to do it. You can't do any fancy editing with it, but you can do certain things, and it's great for on the fly. And then, you can just upload it very quickly to Instagram, to anything really, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. If you want to do TikTok, I don't think TikTok's the best for our target market, but and the reason I have this right here is that this is actually, there's so many good tutorials, but this is a really good tutorial on shooting video with an iPhone. And that's this company here, Wistia. And I'm sure they have both a free and a paid subscription service. And then of course, there's Facebook Live. And there's two things you can do. Lots of things you can do with Facebook Live. I don't find that Meta is a very user-friendly platform. And so I don't do as much, but this is great for on the go. When you're out getting ready to go to an appointment with a client, you're in your car, just not while you're driving, but video, just go, hey, I'm on my way to see so-and-so. I'm on my way to deliver calendars for next year, and I'm really excited to be able to connect with these folks, and I'm doing it in this neighborhood, but if you'd like one too, just click on the link or whatever, anything you're doing, make yourself force yourself to do a Facebook Live every day for a week and see how it works. I mean, we're all working every day, right? And I need to do this too. I should be going on after this and go, hey, I just finished doing our whatever it is, 6th mastermind for downsizing specialists in real estate, and it was great. We talked about video and da. So I will be starting to do that. But it's so easy to do this. If you don't do anything else, do this. And I'm getting into editing. Editing was the thing that always intimidated me, so that I did not want to do video. And I do sometimes instructional videos or things like that. I do things that are usually a little bit over a minute, sometimes over two minutes. And I didn't want to have to do 2 minutes without stopping, without making a mistake in editing programs. And I wanted to include things. I wanted to make it more interesting. And I tried to do that with my video about how to talk to your parents about a downsized move, and then put music behind it. And I learned how to do that. Vimeo is one program that's very popular, very well known, and you can do a lot of things with it very easily. I have another program that I use, and I'm going to put it in the chat. Can I do that one? Yeah. Anyway, I'll put it in the chat when we get done. It's called Clipchamp. Clipchamp. It's built into my Microsoft. I have a Microsoft Surface Pro, and it's built right in, and I went right to it and just started. In fact, you can you can record from it. So you can record, and I think you can do that maybe in Vimeo too. So you don't have to upload a video that you've created on another device. You can go right on there and record, and then it's right there. You just put it in your timeline and start editing. It's really, really easy to use. I loved that part of it. So, and then finally, this is Karen Carr. Karen Carr is a real estate video coach, so specific for realtors. Some of my former DSRE graduates also have taken her program, and they highly recommend it. I plan on taking it as well, just so I know, and I want to experience things before I try to recommend too many of them to my coaching clients. But she's got these freebies here, the success list, the blueprint, and then she's got another one. She's got more than this that shows you equipment, what she recommends for equipment. So I wanted to include this, and definitely check out her website. I just Googled her, Karen Carr real estate coach, and she came right up. It's just Karen with an I, though. I tried Karen with an E, it did not work. Karen with an I, and 2 R's in car. So things like what kind of lighting to use. A lot of people will use, let's ask you guys, what do you use for lighting? I'll tell you what I use. But
I have the little donut ring.
yeah, little light ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that seems to work pretty well.
Well, I have two. I have one that I can clip onto my phone, so when I'm doing a video with my phone, and then I have a little bit bigger one when I'm doing a video using my laptop.
Yeah, that's what most people use, and it seems to work well. Cindy, do you have one that you use?
I don't. I looked at them. I have a green screen, and like I said, I did all that doodly stuff. So I've got that I had to edit, and I kind of blew my budget on the other stuff. And I'm like, do I really need a light ring? But I do most of, well, I did. I haven't done them in ages. The video in my family room, and I have skylights and lots of lighting. So
you can do natural light. I have done some on my back porch, and I've got great, just not direct light, but indirect sunlight, and that can work very well too. One of the other things, the most important thing, I think, besides lighting, is audio. I don't have my headphones on now because I forgot to plug them in, but hopefully this is picking up things up very, very well. Oh, no, don't change. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yes.
Sound
Okay,
fine.
now it switched it over there. Now I got to put them on.
Oh,
Oops, I touched it and I put on. All right, can you hear me now?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to make sure. I did videos, oh my God, 12, 13 years ago, and I hired a guy to actually do the video, and he did nothing with my audio, and my audio was horrible. So definitely invest. I know, Lisa, you've got some headphones or headset that you use. You can even use.
I have them, but I think I'm just gonna have to break down and buy a new laptop, because I used them the other day and nobody could hear me.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm using my phone right now.
Well, I do have a list that came from, I have a coach that coaches coaches, and she gave me a list of not that expensive equipment that you can buy on Amazon. So I will follow up and send you guys that list as well. So it doesn't really cost a lot of money to do at least semi-good video. And I always recommend that people practice in the mirror a little bit. And it's easy to say, I know my subject matter, and then you get in front of the camera and it all goes out your brain. So, and sometimes some people have used teleprompters. I find them distracting, and probably has to do with me wearing glasses. It's a little bit harder to focus on that. So everybody you have to experiment with your own thing, but don't let the idea that you're not going to look professional keep you from doing this. So anybody have any questions so far about anything I've shared with you?
No.
Okay. Has this been helpful?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk a little bit more. Yeah, we've got some. Let's talk a little bit more about action plans, how you think that you could, what you think you can commit to over the next 2 weeks about using video to brand yourself, to promote your business. Anybody? I'll start. Oh, I'll start since I said all that. I am going to start Facebook Living every day. Just tips, and if I'm on the go going someplace, like tomorrow, I'm going to be going up to Georgetown to talk with an executive director of a new community, and I'm going to be doing a downsizing seminar there in December, and we're going to be going over the venue. So I'll just go in on my phone in my car and say, hey, I'm heading up, blah, 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 and post it. And I'm also going to finish the third part of my how to talk to your parents about a move, and continue to post that out there. I post on YouTube, and then I take that link and I share it on Facebook and LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a big one that I use. So
Do you
that's
find you get much from LinkedIn?
well, because my focus is on other real estate agents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. I think that other realtors are very engaged on that platform. And so I've grown my list, and I also have it's moved over a little bit more to my Facebook feed. I also, Cindy, and this may help you, it may not help you, but I look for other senior focused Facebook pages and Facebook groups to join. I think because you can, not only can you learn a lot, and I don't know that there's that. Uh-oh.
Oh, she had a disaster.
I'll give her a second to. Anyway, I was going to say, I don't know that there are a lot of move management Facebook groups out there. I guess I need to search for that, but if not, maybe you and I can start one.
Yeah.
And because, you're developing referrals, and you're wanting to develop your brand and your image as an expert, as a downsizing move management specialist. So that might be a good thing for us to talk about. Lisa, are you gone? Something happened. Must be the dog. Oh, you're there? Oh, she was there. All right, she's gone. So that's my plan. So Cindy, it's up to you.
Yeah, I know. It's like I said, my son and I, we've talked about it. He's doing some testing on some different things, but there's been 2 or 3 in our office that they're real big personality people though. And I've noticed they are going on every day. And I always watch them, they do the Facebook Live, but then it stays on their feed. And usually that's when I see it. And I'm like, I really need to, like you said, it's small things, Shauna, she, she was listing a house or something, and she was walking up to it and just talking about it. And I thought, need to do more things, just showing some of the other stuff that we do, not necessarily just giving the YouTube stuff that I did was all like seminar type stuff, you know, and but just the shorts, you know, and according to Brad, the YouTube shorts are huge.
They are, and I need to understand more about them because I've seen some YouTube shorts that are a little bit over a minute, and the ones that get the most traction are the funny ones. They're ones about pets, or they're ones about babies, or they're celebrities, or things that are really out of the ordinary. But I think if you can, well, at your closing, either the testimonial from your client, or right after or right before you go, or both, just do a Facebook Live. Or for them, I would record it on your phone. Hey, would you mind, it was so exciting, la, la. But if not, then at least fill us in after it happened and they're so happy and this is what I did.
I have a sign that I made that, well, it's a wood board that, sold by Cindy, and I always take pictures and I usually post those. I ask, some people don't want you to, either they don't look good or they really don't. I have several clients that it's nobody's business what I'm doing. It's like, but I still take the picture and send them a copy. But
but I mean, not just that official thing, but just like you're sitting in your car,
right?
Or you're out in front of the title company or whatever afterwards, and you're going, hey, I was so happy. This was not the easiest transaction, but I helped my client buy this, and this is, and the story, tell the story about it.
Yes, that's it's if you don't have personal stories, if you can use more generic stories, but yes, storytelling is huge on everything.
But you will have a story about that transaction, right? Yeah. So just, I mean, you don't have to, you're not going to go into the details or anything.
I don't have to talk how horrible the listing agent was.
Yes, exactly. I made this happen. I did half of his work and all of my work. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So but that's really important, and I'm so happy for them. Make it all about them and blah blah. And that's just it. Cindy out.
Yeah.
So if you want a tailor-made transaction or a tailor-made move, I'm your gal. So okay, so what are you committing to doing over the next 2 weeks in terms of video? I park it where you don't have to wait for your son to get all the analytics and get all that stuff. I'm not going to let you get away with that one.
I'll try to do at least 2 by next time.
2 what?
2 videos.
Oh, just regular videos?
Yeah.
Facebook Live thing these, or you just get on. Okay. All right. I'm saying Cindy is not going to try because Yoda would get angry with her. She's going to do at least 2 Facebook Live quickie videos and post them. Okay. I'm writing that down. Awesome. So that is really all I had to share. I'm going to go ahead and stop the share and stop the recording. Stop recording in the cloud. Yes. Okay.